Hi, I'm Mike with Fluke. Today we're going to walk through some component checks you can perform with the Fluke 87V Industrial Multimeter. Before you do any measurements, make sure the meter and accessories are properly rated for the environment you are in and you're wearing the proper PPE for the situation. In this case, the 87V is Cat 4 600 volt and Cat 3 1000 volt. Let's start with capacitors. To measure a capacitor, first you want to power off the circuit and verify that there is a 0 volt presence with your DMM. Safely discharge the capacitor and remove it from the circuit. After you've done that, you'll want to turn the dial to the capacitance mode, then connect the multimeter probes to the capacitor's terminals. A good capacitor should show a reading close to its rated value. If you are displaying or measuring an OL on your meter, it could be an indicator that the value is higher than the measurement range or that the capacitor is faulty. Now let's move to diodes. To test a diode, switch the multimeter to Diode Test mode. Connect the red probe to the diode's anode and the black probe to the cathode. A good forward-based diode will give a reading of 0.5 to 0.8 volts, for most commonly used silicon diodes. A short audible beep sounds if the diode is good, which would be less than 0.85 volts. If you get a continuous beep, the reading is less than or equal to 0.1 volts and it indicates a short circuit. Reverse the probe's positions and the multimeter should show OL, indicating that the diode is blocking reverse current. If you get a different reading, the diode may be defective. If you measure OL in both directions, no current is allowed to flow in either direction, and the diode is considered a bad open diode. Let's check a resistor. First, turn off the power to the circuit. Discharge the capacitor if it's included in the circuit. Switch the DMM to resistance ohms mode. Connect the probes to the resistor's terminals. You'll get the best results if you remove the component to be tested from the circuit. A good resistor will show a reading close to its rated resistance. A significant deviation from the rated resistance may indicate a failing resistor. Remember, the key to understanding good versus bad readings is knowing the rated values of your components. Significant deviations from these values often means there's a problem that you need to investigate further. Watch out for readings that don't stabilize or are significantly different from the component's rated value. These are usually signs of a failing or defective component. And that's how you can do component checks with the Fluke 87V DMM. For more information, head to fluke.com.